a millennia ago at the Holy of Holies. Baruchim habaim b'shem Adonai. Ancient words of welcome, welcoming all of us to this sacred space, to celebrate, to rejoice in the love of Rachel and Hayden. I'm Rabbi Philip Rice. They do call me Rabbi Flip. From Congregation Micah here in Nashville, Tennessee. And it is with great pleasure and honor that on behalf of the Silverman and Kornblut families, that we welcome you, all y'all, everyone who has traveled near and far, to witness and to light in the happiness of this chatan, this groom, and this kala, this bride. Rachel and Hayden, this is not a dream. This is happening right now. We stand here with a chuppah, a wedding canopy, a symbol of the home you will build together. In our tradition, when a child is born, we are taught to plant a tree. And as the tree grows and the child grows, when they reach the time of wedding, they take branches from the tree and they make these wedding canopies. And marriages, like canopies themselves, are fragile. They need attention. They need love. They need care. All of which will be essential in the creating and sustaining of your marriage. The openness on all sides represents the importance of being hospitable and welcoming to all who will enter your home. We also believe as Jews that the generations are present at life cycle events. So we take a moment at the very start of our ceremony to welcome into this chuppah, to this wedding canopy, this sacred space, all those who are here in spirit. We mentioned specifically your grandfather, Rachel J. Silverman. I know in the program also we think of Moses and Frida Kornblut, Jack and Barbara Rosenthal. All the ancestors that have come before us, we say Zikrom na livracha, that their memories should live on as a blessing. Indeed, we welcome all people who are not present for whatever reason, who have blessed this couple and enabled them to reach this very moment in their life. And then we officially begin our ceremony by blessing over the sanctity of this moment with the words Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shechechianu v'kiyamanu v'higiyanu lazman hazeh. We thank God for creating us and for helping us along the way and for enabling us all to reach sacred and joyous moments like this one.
Amen.
Rachel and Hayden, with these words, we link this moment and this place, the two of you, and all of us together, in some of the most cheerful and sacred moments in all of our existence. And it is at such holy moments that the Jewish tradition commands us to share a drink of something sweet.
If you say so.
So as I raise this cup, I'm going to hand it to you, keep it raised. And you're going to sip after I bless it. And I want you to think about and reflect on the sweet things in life. And the sweetness that this glass has is going to be sweeter because you share it together. But it's been outside for like a half hour now. So bitter at all, it's going to be less bitter because you share it together. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei pri hagafen.
Amen.
We bless the God who creates the fruit of the vine. Share it with me. Now, many years ago, there was a great Jewish spiritual leader known as the Baal Shem Tov. And he once said that from every human being there rises a light that reaches straight up into heaven. And when two beings, two souls that are destined to be together find each other, their streams of light flow together. And a single brighter light flows from their united being. The two of you are beaming right now. Almost as much as your mother's over here. And it's well you should be. Because it's not every day that two special people like you share your love with all of us, bringing new light into all of the lives that surround you. Hayden, strong one, supportive, trustworthy, understanding, patient, handsome. These are her adjectives, not mine. Rachel, the driven one, smart, determined, beautiful. And together you depicted your relationship to me as one that is passionate and fun, is respectful and committed, and balanced. And this, I believe, is what the Baal Shem Tov meant when he spoke of soulmates and uniting your light. Clearly, each of you possess traits that the other admires, traits that your respective family and friends either have or will come to love. Together, it's clear you share common values and common goals, common dreams. The importance you both place on family, on working hard, the pride you have in being Jewish, as well as the commitment you have towards communicating and talking out any of the problems you might face together. This is part of the recipe for making your dreams a reality. Now, I know you both value the importance of being honest and kind, and these two will be essential on your journey together in the future. A journey we know that began here in Nashville, Tennessee, back in the December of 2015. Apparently after being matched on several dating Jewish apps. Hayden was a little hesitant. He said, I was playing the long game. But Rachel put it right out there. Either we go on a date or not. And that first date was to a Predators game during Hanukkah. Lit the menorah on the house. It's clear they hit it off. They've been together ever since. Rachel is a get-to-the-point kind of gal. She made it clear that they were going to move to Chicago after law school. The truth is that they both knew what they were looking for, and they seemed to have found it. So Hayden decided, I guess I'll move to Chicago. And when it came time to making it official, Hayden went out of his way to surprise Rachel. Rachel, who I'm told is a little type A described, was in the zone of studying for the bar, but Hayden made her take a break. They went for a boat ride. Then on that boat, he asked her the question that has led all of us here tonight. Like your family and friends were on the dock. All of us here to celebrate. Because you're about to agree to journey through life together. A journey that both culminates this evening, but really begins. A journey that has led each of you and all of us to this place to witness and rejoice in your love. Rachel and Hayden, you are about to enter into a complete and absolute partnership, including a willingness to accept each other's shortcomings, in addition to all the good qualities. The poet Rilke once wrote that for one human being to love another human being, that is perhaps the most difficult task that has been entrusted to us. It's the ultimate task. It's the final test and proof for which all other work is merely preparation. So whatever disagreements may come your way, you're going to have to learn to compromise, to work it out, and to talk it out. Because today, you're committing to embark on a journey through life together, surrounded here by your family and friends, the people who really love you the most. So let's take a moment, look at all these people. Look at all them. You have brought them here, and the parking's not easy. Fulfill a commandment in Judaism, and that commandment is to celebrate with bride and groom. And I'm pretty sure that all of these people here join me in wishing you all good things. That you learn to trust in the generations that have passed, but that you also make your own destiny. Build worlds together, worlds that are yet to come, worlds that you will create together. May your hearts be full of compassion and your words with insight. Because words we know are very powerful, and you're about to share some sacred words. Are you ready? Look at her. Hold her hand. I ask you, Hayden, do you take Rachel to be your wife, to love and to cherish always? That is the correct answer. Rachel, do you take Hayden to be your husband, to love and to cherish always?
I do.
Okay, do we have rings? You are.
I'll lead it off. So Rachel, I promise to love and cherish you for the rest of our lives. When you're stress crying in public, I will love and cherish you. When you force me to go to the gym in the morning, or encouragement, to lose that dad bod, I will love and cherish you. You have me make you broccoli every night for the last 6 months. We'll love and cherish you. Rachel, I didn't know what love could be until I met you. You made me the best version of myself. The day we met, I've never looked back. I promise to always look forward. You've been my partner and best friend since the day the Preds beat the Blackhawks, and you made me take home those tater tots, which you knew had to be away this season. But I'm so happy to be able to call you my life partner. Rachel, I promise to always love and support you. You and I make the best team, and I can't wait to start our lives together. You've been my friend, my girlfriend, my fiance, soon to be my wife. But above all, you're always going to be my best friend. I love you so much. Let's crush this glass.
That was pretty good.
I have to say, this is your grandmother's ring.
It's
right?
my grandmother's ring, Bubby's ring. Yeah. And I'm the only one who it fits, so.
Oh, we got another ring.
Mine's a little longer, but you know. All right. Over 4 years ago, I packed my suitcase, or as you and my mom would both agree, I overpacked my suitcase to embark on both the scariest and most challenging endeavor I'd yet to face. I moved here to Nashville, not knowing a single person, with no sense of community, and began this really hard thing called law school. If you had told me that 6 months after this move, I would meet my best friend and the love of my life, a Jew from South Carolina, I would have told you you were absolutely insane, mostly because who knew there were Jews in South Carolina? Well, it took us 5 dating apps and me demanding, politely asking, for you to take me on a date. The minute I saw you, I knew it was worth it. I know this is all probably part of your plan, but by posting less than attractive photos of you snorkeling on your dating profile, and then showing up looking so handsome, displaying your humor, charm, and limited hockey knowledge to the fullest, and then proceeding to whisk me off to late night tater tots, it was clear to me by the end of our first date that you were incredibly special. Over 3 years later, I stand here with you now, by your side, where I hope to always be. I cannot express in words how lucky I feel to have found you. You are genuinely the best person I know, inside and out. You always do the right thing. I gotta, this needs makeup, so I gotta suck it up.
This is one of those moments.
You are driven and patient, thank God. Smart and humble, kind and ambitious, and strong in your convictions. You are my biggest cheerleader and the support system I was searching for the day I stepped off the plane. I truly love every part of you. You make the best Rice Krispie treats. You are an expert at putting my luggage in the overhead bin. You always know exactly when I need Papa John's, even though you also know I'm extremely lactose intolerant. And most importantly, you love me despite my very few flaws. You are one in a million. I have never loved someone more than I love you. And I want you to know I will do my very best to support you and to take care of you, to push you to your fullest potential, and to be your confidant, your best friend, and most importantly, your partner. I cannot wait to continue and grow our lives together. Thank you for swiping right. I love you more than you will ever know. Okay.
I'm scared to follow you. I got very We have what are called the Sheva Barachot. They are 7 wedding blessings we offer newly married couples. And the first is another sip of wine, which looks like you guys have used.
Amen.
Rest that power in the universe who creates this fruit of the wine. We bless God that this power in the universe who has created things for His glory. We bless God, the creator of the universe and the creator of humanity. We bless this power in the universe who fashioned for us an everlasting paradise in marriage. We ask that Jerusalem rejoice and be happy in the ingathering of her children in the midst of her joy, and that power in the universe who gladden Zion do so with her children. Sameach tisamach re'im ha'ahuvim, kasamechacha yitzercha b'gan eden mikeret. Baruch atah Adonai mesameach hatan v'kala. We ask that you grant abundant joy to these loving friends, as you bestow gladness upon your creatures beginning in the Garden of Eden of old. Blessed is that power in the universe who gladdens this root and this bride. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher baras hason v'simcha, chatan v'chala, gila rina ditza v'chefta. Ahava v'achva, shalom v'reilut. We bless that power in the universe who creates for us joy and happiness, bride and groom, gladness, jubilation, cheer, delight, love, friendship, harmony, and fellowship. V'harei Adonai Eloheinu yishma ba'arei Yehuda u'chotz Yerushalayim. We ask God that there always be heard in the cities of Judah, in the streets of Jerusalem, and of course all over Nashville, Tennessee. Kol sason v'kol simcha, the sound of the bride and the sound of the groom. Kol chatan v'kol kala, the sound of joy and the sound of happiness. The shouts of children in play. Baruch atah Adonai, v'sameach chatan v'imcha kala. We ask God, this power in the universe, that this groom and this bride rejoice forever. Okay. Just before the ceremony, you signed a very sacred document called the Ketubah, that on this day of celebration, here in the month of Nisan and in the corresponding month of May, that here in Nashville, Tennessee, you too united your lives forever in the blessings of God and in the traditions in accordance with the laws of Moses and Israel. You have now spoken the words. You have performed the rites which unite your lives in the presence of God's blessing. So all we have left to do is offer you the priestly benediction. And to do that, we're going to ask that your parents please come. Not yet, then we break class. Everybody gets in a little close. Solomon's big. Corner. Corner. Going around. Oh, look at you. Getting it. Your family. Yivarecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. May God bless you all and keep you safe always. Yair Adonai panav lecha v'yichunecha. May God's face be lifted to you. And when that happens, may you smile. Yisa Adonai panav lecha v'yisem lecha shalom. May God's countenance shine upon you and through you. May you and all these people that love you and our whole world be granted the greatest gift. We always know shalom, a sense of wholeness, a sense of peace. Everybody says, Amen. All right. A lot of reasons why we break glass at a Jewish wedding. This is the one I'm going to tell you. At some point, I don't know when, but your new husband here is going to break something. It's going to be something that you like. And I want you to think about this moment and cut him a little slack. And know that it goes both ways. And we often believe that in Judaism, superstitiously, that loud noises kind of scare away all spooky things. And this is the happiest occasion there is. There should be nothing spooky. Use your heel, be careful. Don't make a loud noise. Elevator and stairs are just here on my left.
Wait, go. Okay, go.
Jess, is your phone? Damn it, me too. It's my makeup.
I got your phone.